embarrassment. It's a struggle for anybody transitioning from the streets into coming back into a normal life.
Man, I embarrassed my mom so much. Like, she was definitely a pillar in this community. And I showed my rightful black behind.
Okay.
Police at her house. You know, my mom also, my dad had another baby in Germany. So, which is my brother, because we have the same dad, not the same mother. But my mom also paid for him too.
She bought him too?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
she bought
this was before me.
both of y'all?
Yeah, because she wanted kids.
She wanted kids.
You know, she took her grandkids from their mom. You know, and I'm watching history repeat itself.
Mm-hmm.
But she couldn't have no more kids. Her mom stopped her at one. You know, and this is she was born in 1925, so this is 1930s, late 30s when she started having kids. Yeah. And she had one, you know, coming from a strong black woman, such as my mom, because she did hold it down. Yeah. You know, I embarrassed her so bad. I did. Yeah. When I started getting out there, you know, I like the cars with the booming systems. I like the dude with the deepest pockets with the biggest bag.
Have you caused her any trouble?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, people threw bricks through the window. Girls would throw bricks through the windows because they men's would be coming to check me. You know what I'm saying? Not coming for them, but coming for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the way you was moving.
And, you know, I mean, it ain't my fault.
Yeah.
You check him, not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They done threw bricks through my mom's window. Like, we done had to get windows replaced a lot, you know.
So did you worry about your, we talked about your freedom. We know what happened there. Did you worry about your health going through all this?
No, because I really never.
How did these things affect your health? I mean,
so as a kid, I tried to kill myself. As a kid, after my dad died, I tried to kill myself.
Okay. Because
my dad wasn't there. Like, when my mom tried to get me counseling, they wanted to do electric shock treatment.
Really?
And that's only because I was black.
Right.
Let's keep it 100.
Okay.
Want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Okay.
But she found this one place, and I will never forget my counselor.
You got some tissue?
Yeah, it's in the bathroom, but I'm cool. I would never forget her. She was really good because, you know, like I said, on my biological mother's side, you know, they over here casting spells. And, you know, my grandmother was a witch doctor. We're from the Congo. And then my grandfather was a witch doctor for the Indian tribe, for the Cherokees.
Okay.
So them two mixing together and, you know,
that's something.
Yeah, you know,
that's something for sure.
And I feel like it was a curse that was spoken over my life from me never to be able to have anything, really, for, you know, the devil to just kill me. But it wasn't that easy.
What got you out of that?
God, one day.
Say that. Say that. Take your time. Say that.
It was like 2 weeks. It was pure hell. Not knowing that I was pregnant with my 15-year-old, because they told me I couldn't get pregnant after the syphilis, having syphilis for 5 years, and they told me like I would never be able to get pregnant because of the sex work and all of the damage that my body had been through, the abortions, the miscarriages, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had 4 alive children, you know, they was like, you can't no more. And they didn't even find the syphilis until I got pregnant with her.
Right.
So this is 5, 6, 7 years.
Look at her now.
Yeah, like, oh my God.
Now,
we'll talk about that too, because like they really freaked me out when I was in treatment. Yeah. And telling me, but just, man, God, just one day, like I was in a shootout at a dope house at the trap house. I watched this lady get shot in her jaw. And I'm just sitting there and there's a silhouette of bullets around me. I'm still just holding my heart, like, and it took
here
me.
in Ohio?
And it on the east side, and it just took me a minute to move, and then
What Nelson Park was it?
Huh?
What Nelson was it?
No, sir.
Okay.
It wasn't Nelson Park. It was the east side off of Livingston.
Gotcha.
And so I'm just sitting there, and it's just a silhouette of bullets around me, and I'm like, and I'm trying to figure out my next move, like which way is the police coming, but I'm really trying to smoke.
Right. You're trying to still.
Yeah, I'm still
your
trying to get
buzz
high.
on.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at the after hours trap, and I just feel like it was divine intervention, that an angel just picked me up and just set me outside on the sidewalk and then a couple days later, like they out there looking for me again because my sister's kid's grandmother that was taking care of the kids because my sister had passed, she had passed. And that's when it all came to an end.
That's when it came to.
I went to the church. I walked in the church. My mom was embarrassed. I didn't even see her. My mom was embarrassed. I weighed about 70 pounds. You know, you see how big I am. I weigh 225 now. So can you imagine what I look like
I can.
at 70 pounds?
I don't want to, but I can because I've been there. I see it.
And
You know.
my little brother, he seen me.
He seen you.
And he just came and gave me the biggest hug.
Wow. Y'all close now? Still?
Yeah, we always gonna be close.
Yeah.
And it's my biological brother. And he just hugged me, he just cried. And my daughter's dad was there, you know, he thought he was my pimp or whatever.
Yeah, ready for your defense.
I was the pimp.
Yeah.
He thought he was doing something, and you know, my brother had a couple words with him, and he was like, I was like, just come get me, please. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I can't. I'm gonna die out here.
Wow.
And I didn't know that I was sick. I didn't know that I was pregnant. I didn't know that I had been carrying syphilis, and I never gave it to anyone. Like it was my own sick disease.
So I didn't know that tears up so much. I mean, I know it rides with you, but I didn't know that stopped you from having children and the accusations that I've heard.
Let me tell you about syphilis. Syphilis is a blood disease.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like it can transport itself through any vein, and it can just flow all over your body to your heart, to your major organs, to everything. I learned a lot about syphilis after finding out that I had it.
Mm-hmm. And now that's not curable.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Jesus cured me. I don't know about nobody else.
Yeah. There you go.
I don't know. I went to the feet of the cross,
Right.
not knowing, but for the joy to hear that.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because he knew.
Just to hear him laugh.
Just to hear him laugh. Man.
I get that because, again, and people hear me say a lot, I got 9 daughters, man, and I haven't even seen a couple of them in a long time. And I'll do anything just to hear how they laugh.
Man,
So I understand that, man.
Man.
But I want to tell you something. You know, people hear me say this a lot too. We didn't go through all this hell not to make it to heaven.
Okay.
You hear me?
Jesus didn't save my life. When I tell you he loved me because there's no way that I can live through all of this without him.
Yeah.
He will put angels in my path. I done had to battle with the devil because after my dad died, I went through that demonic thing because of that curse that was on my life. I've literally been choked out, you know, by a spirit. And I had to call on the name of Jesus. Like, you know, I was grown up in the church. So I ain't never forgot that Jesus exists. I just thought that, you know, I was, you know, just untouchable.
Yeah. We all feel that way.
I mean, he has had his hand on me, and
He did.
I have lived through some really hard stuff that I should probably be living in a padded room for the rest of my life. But he said, I have need of you. I'm chosen. I'm not called. Let me just say that. I'm chosen. There's no giant in hell that can do anything to me. And he gonna say, try my servant Nancy.
There you go.
She'll walk through hell for me, and I will, because he walked with me through hell.
Yeah, he did.
And he kept me. And I just got tired. And November 14, 2009 was it.
That was it.
It was over. I just kept calling him, like, please, are you coming to get me? In the meantime, I'm tricking. I'm smoking. And I'm just like, God, I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. And, finding out that I had syphilis and had to get, those 3 treatments of penicillin shots, like, that wasn't degrading because it saved my life, but in the midst, God was working everything out. I can remember feeling that night after I cried out and said, please, don't let my baby be born dead, or don't let her be born blind, or don't let her not have her limbs. Like, please don't let my sin, sick disease
hurt your baby.
Hurt. This is my sin counting towards me. I'll pay for it, but let her be okay. And I cried out.
Boy, he had his hand over both of y'all, didn't he?
Oh, I cried out.
Yeah, she's a healthy, good young lady.
Oh my gosh.
Got a heart like her mother.
Oh my gosh.
well,
she's a soldier.
Yeah, I love it.
And she's chosen.
Yeah.
My other daughter is chosen. My son is chosen. You know what I'm saying?
I think you all are. And one thing, and I know sometimes, I appreciate you having this conversation with me. And I know we're going to do this journey together. And we got so many more things to talk about. But once the Band-Aid get open and the pain start coming out loud like this, I know the world like to see this, us pain and breakdown.
Real.
No, and I get that. But
it's gratefulness, though.
It is.
It's thankfulness, though.
It is. But when you start hurting yourself like this, it makes me want to say, we'll continue next time.
But it's not hurt. You know what it is? It's release.
Yeah. Thank you. Give me a different way to look at it.
Every time it's a release. Yeah. It ain't pain for me no more.
That's right. I tell people to get it out of you.
It's looking in the rearview mirror. Remember where God brought me from, and being grateful that I'm still here. Yeah. And to have her, and she was just everything. I counted all her toes. I counted her fingers. She was healthy, 6 pounds, 5 ounces. I'm in treatment. I'm doing my thing. I had a hell of a counselor. She's no longer with us, but I really thank God for intentionally putting her in my life before he took her away, because she needed to see that. She needed that too. I didn't just need her, but she needed me.
Right.
Because I became that daughter to her that she wanted from her daughters. Mm-hmm. But they just wouldn't stay clean.
But it's your turn
to this
now.
Day. Yeah, I'm out here.
It's your turn.
I'm out here 17 years in. 17 years in.
Man.
I love going to help my sisters. I love, going to the trap house. They always say travel 2 by 2, but sometimes God is always with me. He's always with me. Not sometimes, but sometimes I go.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I go into the devil's territory because there's nothing he could do to me. Yeah. And I go take back the lost and I bring them to safety like I'm supposed to.
Well, I'll tell you what, and this is how I look at it, because I go to the devil's playground every day to get out here and reach and touch people.
Yeah.
I ain't pretty much worried about nobody. Sometimes my back is to the street. Mm-hmm. If you got a problem, it's because you're not doing nothing.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we moving. So we're going to continue to move. What I want you to do is I want you to talk to one of these sisters at the crib. Let's not talk to the ones on the streets right now. Let's talk to somebody at home that's battling and still carrying what they've been through and really want to release it, man. Talk to them sisters, because they owe it to their children.
Like, do not let this trauma kill you. Like, trauma can cause so much stress in your life. Don't be ashamed. Talk about it, because I remember when they used to say, what happens here, don't talk about what happens in my house. That was a bad mistake. Because nobody cared about us black people anyway, or if we were mixed or whatever the story is. Please just talk about it. Don't be ashamed. Find somebody safe. Reach out to Dez. Reach out to Brother Dez. Like, if y'all need to talk, I'm always here. This is what I do on a daily basis. I work with these kids. I work with their parents. I provide resources, and I have resources. Please do not be scared to talk about it, because if you keep hiding it, it's just going to keep festering. And it's just going to end up being something. Like, I survived suicide. I survived the devil. I survived the streets. I survived mental health. I survived addiction. You know, and I'm still here. So we are here for you. If you need anything, reach out to Brother Dez. I'm quite sure he'll reach out to you and he'll give you my information if you need it, or we'll get together and get some resources from you. But don't hold that. Yeah. Let that shame and guilt go. Like, just for your health's sake. Because shame and guilt can kill your insides. It's a health thing. It messes up your brain. And it just does so many bad things to you. I want to see you healthy, untoxic, detoxed, whatever it is that you need. And know that God is always present. He's always present. And you don't have to get your life together to come to him. Because it's like going to the hospital. I went to the hospital and I got well. You know, I didn't care anymore. I wasn't ashamed. I didn't feel guilty. It was something that I did. It was a bad choice that I made. But what would have happened if I would have ended up being a famous rapper and not a drug addict? Then I wouldn't be out here helping nobody. I would have lived that life of luxury and probably died in it. But God flipped it because he needed me over here in active addiction to be a blessing to somebody. We have to go through to have a testimony, to be able to be on this platform right here to speak to you. Women, men, young ladies, young boys. I mean, from sex trafficking to drug addiction to mental health, I've been there. I have that lived experience. God blessed me with that so I can help others, so I can pour into others, so I can pour into these children. So, you know, you can't help the mom and dad, or you can't help the mom, or you can't help the dad, and then I help the kids. I want to see families be reunified. I want to see families be stronger than ever. But we can't do nothing if you don't say something.
Gotta say something.
You gotta speak up and say something. If you cannot trust nobody around you, please reach out to Brother Dez. We are here for you. We love you. We know what you're going through. You know, and man, listen, love is all I got to give. I go through it. I go through it every day. You know, I just lost my job. I just got fired. You know, I just got terminated from my youth program, but I'm not going to stop.
It don't stop.
It don't stop. It's everyday life. It's a daily reprieve.
I love it.
And I can't stop helping somebody, but what I can do is take time for myself, and I do that. Self-care and self-love is number one. I got to eat healthy. I got to think healthy. But it doesn't matter. If you need what you need, we're here for you. Reach out.
Y'all heard that from my sister, Nancy. Set yourself in a position to have a better tomorrow. Ain't going to happen overnight, but set yourself in a position.
Yeah.
I appreciate, man. This is chapter 1.
Yes.
This is just the beginning. Plus, we're going to do some community work.
Oh, absolutely. Right. I can't wait. You know, I love that.
We out here. I appreciate you taking the time. We out here staying connected. Let's go.